No sound.
Yeah, no sound.
No sound.
I can't hear it either.
Hi. So I am in an undisclosed location and cannot be in a kitchen today. Not that I am allergic to it, I just can't find or make my way to a kitchen. So, my dear friend Moni is going to be doing this cooking demo with my children virtually, and I just wanted to give you a little plug. First of all, I'm sorry for the mess that my kids are going to make. It doesn't have to be so hard for you. But secondly, I'm going to give you a little plug, which is that Monika, Reti started Hip Cooks, which is a cooking school that has locations all across the U.S. In my kitchen almost 20 years ago. And she is having a little bit of a hard time right now because of COVID and the pandemic. People can't come in for live cooking classes. So if you're so inclined, sign up for a virtual class with her to help keep her small business alive, but also because they're awesome and you'll enjoy them. And what else are you gonna do? It's a pandemic, you're probably stuck at home. All right, so enjoy, and we'll see you soon. Have a good, very last few minutes of your GISH. Bye.
Everyone, this is Monika, and I think I'm getting some echo here.
I hear like a weird beeping thing.
Yeah, I think it's coming from my kitchen. There, how's that now?
That's better.
Okay, good. No, it's not great. Actually, the moderator, if you could just take out my kitchen, I'm hearing echo from it, and I'll just have to improvise. So everybody, I had a second camera set up in our kitchen, and I think we're just gonna boot that out right now. Okay, perfect. Okay, oh, so much better. Now I can hear myself. Hi, everybody, and hi, Mason.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Vicki. I need to, we're still on. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, there we go. All right, so yay. Today we're gonna be making such fun. We're gonna be doing art with vegetables in the kitchen. So it's one of my favorite things to do. And Mason, when you were teeny tiny, I did a bunch of cooking with you, and I know like how much fun you have in the kitchen. So that's what the kitchen space is for me. It's place to create, it's a place to have fun, it's a place to invent. And when you do that, your food just tastes delicious, right? Because you put your creativity into it. So that's what Hip Cooks is all about. And what we're gonna do today, I'll show you my kitchen space this way instead of with the other camera. So what we're gonna do today is work with tons of beautiful vegetables, maybe even some flowers. We are going to create a culinary tableau by making some delicious hummus. You might call it yummus, Mason. That's what my daughter calls it, because she doesn't like hummus. It's too spicy, it's too garlicky. Ugh, too much. So she makes her own version called yummus. So I'll take you guys through that. And rather than just even with store-bought hummus, you know, you can make it so much nicer in your own kitchen, but how you serve it is important, right? You don't just want to plunk it in the bowl and dunk veggies in it. You want to make it look gorgeous and appetizing and appealing. So what we're going to do today is work with all of these wonderful edible things that are going to taste so good with our yummus and turn them into a work of art that you can eat. Yeah. So for instance, I know that both Mason and I have some cucumber or zucchini. They look really similar. Yeah, Mason, I love it. Yep, you've got a great big one. I hope that came from your garden. Did it? I think so. Anyway, so what you guys can do is, I know Mason has the side of a box grater. I have this little handheld mandolin, and I can use this. Here, I'll adjust the width on it, but I can create beautiful little cucumber circles You can do this with zucchini too. You can also use a little knife, but if your kid's in the kitchen, it might be fun to keep all your fingers safe and out of the way. So Mason's got a box grater and she's gonna use it like this. So right away, you know, we can begin imagining the types of creatures or flowers or trees that we're gonna make with this. I might do the same thing with a few little radishes and have these ready. When I get to the end and it becomes dangerous, I just let it go. I can do something else with this, right? So even like I have little bell peppers here, and we can cut these and make different shapes and designs. We can also cut them this way into little strips. So I'll let Mason get a few things ready on her end, right? While I show you guys how to make an amazing hummus or hummus in your own kitchens, you might decide to do. Never buy hummus when you can make it at home for a fraction of the cost, right? And it's a perfect quarantine food because really like all you need are some canned chickpeas. So these are organic garbanzo beans, easy. You can stack them in your cupboard and store them, and you can have a healthy snack for the whole family in seconds. So I drain them and I put them in a food processor. A blender will do too. This lets you see it a little bit better. If you are like my daughter, you want very little garlic. So you can throw in, oh, for this much, maybe just a clove of garlic, or maybe no garlic. It's totally up to you, yeah? I'll throw in a little bit of salt. And I already know I love lemon. I love things to taste like lovely and bright and lemony. So I'll throw in the juice of a lemon and blend this up. Hey guys, actually, you know what? If you've got a kid in the kitchen or an adult like that's a kid in the kitchen and you don't have a food processor or a blender, do you have like a pastry cutter? Or do you have a potato masher? Yeah, put all your ingredients in a bowl and go to work. It's really fun, it's really tactile. And your hummus might not be as smooth, it'll be a little bit chunky, and that's a good thing, right? Good. So, get our lid on, whiz this up, put it on the right way, that helps. Okay. Plug it in, that helps more. And you can kind of see it coming together here. So same result if you just mash it up with a pastry cutter. And now I'm gonna add in enough delicious, healthy, good for the brain, good for the skin, olive oil. Enough to let it kind of really come together in a nice, lovely puree. There we go. Looking really nice. So what's left to do? We gotta taste. We gotta taste and we gotta refine. There's really no recipe needed. All you need to do is remember garbanzo beans, some garlic, lemon, olive oil, and salt. And then, yeah, give it a little taste. Mine is perfect in garlic for my daughter, but we both like it to be really nice and lemony. I like food that tastes really bright, and the lemon has that bit of sour flavor that makes it so nice. I'll add a little more salt as well, because I like it to be pleasantly salty. A teeny bit more olive oil as well for the richness. Perfect. And I'm gonna give this one more taste. And declare it done. Look how much hummus I made, guys. This has got to be at least like 4 cups of hummus. And how much did it cost me? Oh, like, you know, $1.99 maybe. Yeah. So make this on your own. Make this in your kitchens. Make this with your children. Make this with your friends. It's so easy and it's so great. Okay, now let's have some fun with Mason. This is the part I think, I really enjoyed, which is getting really creative in presentation. And this is also, again, where you can involve all your friends and family and make something that's going to look as tempting and beautiful and fun to serve as it is to eat, right? So here we go. I'm just using an unattractive serving platter, but still, I'm going to consider this to be my canvas. So this is just a sheet pan with a bit of parchment paper on it. You can use a beautiful plate. I think Mason's working with something really nice, whatever you like. And it can be whatever shape you like, because let your own artistic sense dictate, right? So I think today I'm just gonna make a really cute little garden scene. So I'm gonna go for maybe making a caterpillar right here, because I love those guys. And I'll grab a little knife and maybe I'll give him like a cute little smiley face, which will be like the end of my pepper. And oh, he's gonna need some little eyes. So let's see. I have some black sesame seeds here. I also have some capers. I have black olives. You can get creative as long as you only use things that are edible, right? Because you want to be able to eat everything that you see. So, hey, he's a cute little guy, isn't he? Or in fact, maybe I can also, I don't know, I could turn him into a butterfly too. Butterflies are really pretty. Maybe I'll give him, hey, all right. Every time you make this, it can be something different. But I think you guys are gonna go off and create a jungle theme. I'm gonna go for a garden theme. Aw, he's looking really sweet. So I'll turn it this way. I've got like this patty pan squash here. I can take that. I can even hollow out the center of the patty pan squash with a spoon. And what if that became the receptacle for my hummus? Because also, your challenge is you've got to get the hummus on your tableau as well, so that people can dip in and go, oh yes, delightful, delicious. How about like a few trees happening? And so then for trees, we've got, I don't know. What do you think, Mason? And I also want to check in on her. How's it going, cutie? Have you got some veggies happening? Oh, you do. Wonderful. And do you have an idea of what creature you're going to make first? Oh, and you also made hummus? You did not. Right on. I'm so proud.
What creature are you going to make?
Are you going to wait to see what reveals itself to you? All right, we'll check back with you in a second, darling. Here, I'll hop onto my video again. If you guys can pin my video, that would be awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna do some like prehistoric looking kind of trees. Maybe this is a palm tree with basil. And then, oh gosh, I definitely want to have some flowers in my garden. So I'll use some radishes maybe for the center. And let's see. Oops. There we go. So Chris, if you could pin the video back, that would be great.
Yep, it's pinned.
Ah, okay, I just see Mason. I don't see my kitchen on the screen. Oh well. I've lost the view of myself. That's all right.
if you swipe over to
Go.
your
I
sync,
got
you
it.
should be
I
able
got
to.
it back. Thank you. Interesting. Yeah, we do. I do tons of classes, by the way, just about every day at Hip Cooks. We're offering hour-long virtual classes. They're like 15 bucks a pop. And our setup is a little bit different. So we're also on Zoom, but we do, I have a kitchen camera set up as well. And so we go back and forth, and then they're super interactive. So we've got people asking questions, and we've made wonderful things from crispy scallion pancakes to olive oil.
That was really fun.
Yeah,
Mason,
I did that one. I know, that was so fun.
Mason's been asking when you're gonna do the longest linguine.
Oh, I would love to do that one. Sure, when I come back from LA in September, I'd love to do that. We'll definitely do the longest linguine. I've been doing lots of chocolate lava cake, so melted center chocolate lava cake. We do avgo lemon soup because it's so fun to say and it makes just such a great family dinner. We do classes with knife skills, you know, all kinds of things. So for kids, for adults, oh, did I mention we have so many cocktails classes? So we've been doing cocktails and nibbles. So you learn, within an hour, you learn an amazing cocktail. We shake it all up together, and then with like a delightful little snack. So we've been going really big on a cocktail called the Garden Party, which uses tons of things, lots of edible flowers and a great simple syrup in the cocktail. And then we make a crispy tomato tart, all in an hour. It's amazing. All right, you guys, let's see. I'm just making a few little flowers here. They're gonna need some stems on them, so I can use like little bits of scallion as well. Let's see here. And so really the plan is, what would be another, you know what I can do also? The butterfly wings could also be like little holders for the hummus. So you can just, or the yummus. So you can just dip right in. And make sure you lick your fingers as you work. And Vicki, I know you'll agree, but like involving your kids in the kitchen means that they get excited about what you're making. They can taste along the way and they can improve things, you know, their way. How Lucia makes hummus instead of olive oil, she uses a little bit of room temperature butter in her hummus because butter makes yummus better. So as long as you're like involving them and they can create their recipes with a little bit of input, it really means that they're gonna eat everything that you make. So a great resource for all you guys, of course, is the Adventurous Eaters Club. And Vicki and I have shared both that same passion for so many years about, yeah, just to involve them, make it fun, make it beautiful, make it interactive, and they will come, right? So right now on my tableau, I've got edible flowers in my garden, so why not actually put some of those in as well? So I have black-eyed Susans, I have cosmos. These are all in the daisy family, and they're all edible. I have little sticks of lavender. These little blue flowers, these are called borage, and they're so nice. They're really fun because they're so pretty and bright, and they're really nice to kind of sprinkle about. Another thing, Mason, you might want to play with is I have a little bit of paprika. If you like things a little bit, you know, just a hint of spice. You can use paprika, you can use turmeric. You can kind of add a little bit more dimension to your pieces using spices of different kinds. Cumin seeds or ground cumin would be really fun to play with as well. So I think I've used almost everything I've got here, but I could totally spend like, you know, another hour on this, just like adding more layer after layer after layer. But our time's almost up, so I wanted to give you a little idea of what I'm creating. And I wanted to check in on Mason again. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. Oh my goodness, that's so great. And she'll be adding, I'm sure, other colors and other designs to this. So yeah, I think so. I hope you're inspired, Mason, to eat what you're gonna make.
Are you gonna eat what you're making?
Yep.
I'm sure what you're doing.
Oh.
This is a-
When we started the call, we were showing each other all of our veggies introduced in different ways. Yeah.
Here.
A bunch of flowers.
Oh, so I can see here, Mason's getting really sophisticated, guys. Mason is going 3D, which is really fun to do as well, and I encourage you. I'm like all boring and flat and 2D with mine, but if you like, I've had some kids, with the help of toothpicks, make a whole dinosaur park. Or I think Mason is like beginning to stand her carrots on each other, and I think she's going to create some sort of really interesting structure over there.
What is the structure?
So that will be revealed. Yeah. So what's super fun about creating these two, I think, is as you make it beautiful, you want to keep adding color, and as you keep adding color, that gives you a lot of variety. So you get different tastes, textures, crunch, color, vitamins, nutrition. You can really expand your vegetable repertoire and encourage your children to do the same by using all these different colors to make something delicious. And then that's also going to encourage you to try new things and try something delicious. Like maybe you want to take a little radish and dip it in your hummus and say, oh my God, I love radishes. I never knew. So everybody, I think that's it. I think that's time's up for us. But I wanted to thank you so much for joining me today. You can go to blog.hipcooks.com to see a whole host of classes that we offer. They're also fun, they're also interactive, and they're all healthy and delicious. So that's what I love. So.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been awesome. This is so good. Mason, that's amazing. You guys are doing amazing work. So thank you, Monika, for taking us through all that. I'm going to put up right now the item in the hunt list for everybody. This is your challenge, okay? This is the item. It's been updated in the list, but I'll just show it to you again here so everybody sees it. Item number 7. The kitchen is an adventurous place, and it's time for a safari. Recreate a National Geographic worthy image or any wildlife, garden, jungle, or safari scene, all out of cut vegetables, fruit, and Hip Cooks Hummus. The best images may win a copy of the Adventurous Eaters Club cookbook from the Collins family. So thank you all. Thank you, Monika. Thank you, Mason. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great
Monika,
day.
for getting us excited about cooking.
I made half house.
And Mason, send me a picture. I want to see what you made.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.